Nu må I ikke blive bange. Stemmen, som I kender den, han er taget på ferie. Derfor er jeg blevet hans afløser. Jeg beklager over, at jeg selvfølgelig ikke har en lige så sprød og yndig røst, som han har. Men jeg skal gøre det bedste, jeg kan. Allerførst her i gaming i den her udgave, der skal vi tage og kigge på Borderlands. Det er mig selv, der faktisk skal være nede og snakke med en af udviklerne ned til Gamescom 2009. Prøv at se, hvordan det ser ud lige her. Vi sidder lige nu i et meget lille klaustrofobisk rum, hvor vi skal tale med Steve, som har været med til at lave Borderlands. Et helt nyt spil, der ser meget smukt og fantastisk ud. So Steve, why did you make Borderlands?
Why did I make Borderlands? Because we like video games. We want people to have fun. So we made a role-playing shooter. It's like a new genre, a new kind of game, and you get to play by yourself, or you can play cooperatively. You can have people jump in and out at any time. You keep playing through the game, and it just gets more and more crazy and more colorful and just explosive and things like that. And we love games, and this is what we would call a passion project, really. Like at Gearbox Software, we were making games like the Brothers in Arms series and things like that, a little more like serious content, things like that. And we were like, we wanted to have something just craziness, so you can see like the colors and the art style and everything about it is just like over the top craziness. And we're excited to bring it into people's living rooms and have them play our game.
Why have you come here? Only fools and criminals come to this planet. This is a dangerous place. If the bandits don't get you, the wildlife will.
So what was some of the most important things for you? Was it to have like a really good story, or was the gameplay, or maybe like a multiplayer part, a bigger part of the whole process?
Well, the most important part of a game, realistically, is that it's fun. You have to have like that core gameplay loop and mechanic that keeps people playing. Like you can have the best story in a game in the world, but if it's not any fun to play, then you're just going to put it down. So what it starts off is the mechanic of having it fun to play. So then you build everything around that idea. And so you can a lot of times people will say like, okay, I have this great idea, and then I try to fit a game into it, and sometimes that works really well. And it's a weird kind of like a organic process, really, is what you would call it. So everything just kind of meshes together. So we have these cool story ideas, and we want to mesh them together with these gameplay mechanics that we think people are going to love. But everything on Borderlands is pretty much brand new. There is no role-playing shooters out there right now. So we have all kinds of new ideas that we're putting all in this one box, and it's going to take, there's tens of hours that you can play through this game, and you can play through it again, it gets more difficult, and all these things are just packed in there, and we're dying for people to play this game, and it's just October this year, it's coming out, finally.
So the multiplayer part,
yeah.
Is it going to be online as well, where people can like face off online?
Oh yeah, that's one of the things that are fun, so we put them in there. There's actually a couple different it's PvP modes, as we call them. That's player versus player. You can actually duel a guy anytime within the game. Even if there's monsters and craziness going on, you can actually duel some guy and just like, all right, you guys hold on, I got to take this dude down. And you can have a PvP mode within the game. And on top of that, we have these arenas that you can go into, and you can actually keep score and have a deathmatch kind of thing going on, more like your Unreal tournaments or your Quake Arena kind of feeling. So we support all kinds of stuff like that.
So the game style, as you talked about, it's like it looks completely brand new, never seen nothing like it. So was that a really big part for you to like distance yourself from maybe other games quite like it, would make it more cartoonish and fun?
Well, actually, the market analysis stuff like that actually was not part of it. This change actually came through the art department guys, and what they had happen was they had this ideas of this like over the top, just like crazy, just violence kind of thing going on, but they didn't want it to have too much of it like this gritty realism thing. They wanted it to be like this hyper, like over the top stuff, and kind of like if you think of the movies like the Total Recalls or the RoboCop, stuff like that. It's just kind of this weird mix of not quite real, just kind of surreal. And so what happened was the game was a year or two into development, and we were looking at the game, and the art department was like, that's not coming through. This idea that we have is not showing up. So we actually had a renaissance almost, or just this weird thing happen in the company. We're like, we need to do something about this. So the art department went off and made a prototype. But the problem was we were a couple years into this, right? And there's tens of millions of dollars at stake here, and the owners are like, oh no, a little dangerous. No, we can't make changes like that in a game like this. But they went on and made the prototype anyway, and presented it to the owners, and they were just blown away. They could not believe how this look for this game fit so much with the attitude we kept trying to accomplish.
this
Yeah,
was
Mom.
for
Okay,
Hefty.
I remember.
There you go. Ow.
Mama.
Go.
Right, I'm going. Jesus Christ.
Forgive him.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. He claimed he has some music, but he has a lot of fun, oh baby. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun, have me some fun tonight.
Vi sidder lige nu på en super hemmelig location her til Gamescom i Køln. Hvor det er, det kan jeg ikke sige, selvom at det er i hal 4, række H, rum 4. Jeg sidder sammen med Denby, som har været til at lave Mafia 2. Lad os prøve at høre, hvorfor de har lavet en 2'er. Så Denby, why did you make Mafia 2?
Why did we make Mafia 2? Because we felt that in games there's really a missing gap in sort of Mafia-themed games, you know. Mafia 1 obviously remembered, it's pretty great and everyone really fondly likes it. Yeah, like I say, there's a big gap at the moment in the marketplace for a game like Mafia. If you look at Sopranos, Goodfellas, Godfather, everyone loves these sort of themed stuff, so why is there not more games like that? So we think it's something that gamers are going to really connect with.
Do you draw a lot of inspiration for such series as Sopranos and other Mafia movies?
Yeah, we have loads of inspiration from all sorts of different stuff, as well as these Mafia movies. There's a lot of stuff like Mad Men is a big thing that we're really into at the moment. That new movie that's just come out, I forget the name of it, the French guy, Public Enemy #1, I can't remember the name of it, but and then there's also there's very classic 50s movies, classic Marlon Brando, classic Humphrey Bogart stuff. All these things are great inspirations for us, but of course Goodfellas, Godfather, they're the biggest inspirations of all, for sure.
All the classics. How about other games in like the same genre? Do you compare to those and maybe take stuff out that you think is good or bad? Or?
Yeah, we look at a lot of games, of course we do. Obviously GTA is a big game that's compared with Mafia, but Saints Row 2, Godfather of course. But as well as that, we're looking at other types of genre game. One of the games we looked at a lot is Uncharted. And the way they did that sort of animation and the way they sort of presented this whole story and this narrative. And then other games, we look at different games for our fight mechanics. We looked at Gears of War for our sort of like combat mechanics. And we look at, we're all big gamers, so we play a lot of games anyway. But yeah, we basically pick and choose who did the best mechanics. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at. But Mafia is really a unique thing of bringing together all these different things. And yeah, we're really proud of where it's at and our inspirations. Yeah.
What's that stink? Eddie, you puke?
Oh, no. Must be Frankie Potts.
That asshole puked in your car?
Nah, he's in a trunk.
What?
So why did you start making Mafia games like to begin with? Did you have like a lost dream about living in the 50s, shooting people up?
Not me personally. I do. That's all I dream about right now. But I didn't start there for sure. No. I don't know. I've been on the game for a good while now. I worked on the first game as well. I also was fortunate to actually work on the GTA franchise a little bit for Rockstar. So I dream of stealing cars, shall we say, all the time, and that leads me back to a past life.
In the game, of course. You're not stealing cars at this point.
Well, not now anyway, but maybe in a past life, like I say. Maybe I had plenty of experience, I don't know.
So is there going to be like a multiplayer part or like a co-op thing or maybe something like that?
No, the game's really focused on the single player. We really, like I said about the narrative, it really is our strength and something we really wanted to do well. We didn't want to sort of deliver any part mediocre. That is absolutely what we don't want to do. We want to deliver the highest quality things. So rather than doing sort of tacked on multiplayer, we really focused hard on this single player and creating this sort of like strength. And also it being narrative, being the main strength. It's like once you start sort of like branching out and doing co-op, then it's just going to weaken that main strength. So for the time being, we're really focused on just doing that.
Do you have some special moments during the making of this game that you think like really highly of?
Yeah, for sure. There's been lots of them. Like the first time that we sort of like put together a first playable and you could really sort of touch and feel the game for the first time. First time the sort of script got completed is another thing. Obviously it started out like it was written in Czech, and then we got it translated and we were reading it for the first time and we were like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing. And then also other things is like the first time you go to the studio and hear the script come alive by the actors and choosing the actors. There's lots of these moments. And then when you get a demo like today, sort of like come together and you hear it all sort of like, and the music and everything, and you see people's reaction like yourself, you know, that's some of the great moments as well of delivering this game.
Nu er jeg personligt næsten grædefærdig over, at Mafia 2 først kommer i 2010. Det er der ikke meget at gøre ved. Nu skal vi over til rockens fyrster, de unge knægte fra Attack. Så er vi rykket ind her i endnu et VIP-rum inde på den kæmpemæssige messe i Køln. Jeg sidder sammen med 2 af gutterne fra Attack, som faktisk er med i Guitar Hero 5-spillet. Lad os prøve at høre, hvordan det er. So guys, how have you been working on some songs for the game Guitar Hero 5?
Yes, we've been keeping busy.
Just one song.
Yeah, one song on the game. The song's called You and Me. And yeah, we're really excited and can't wait for the game to come out and everyone to learn our song.
Who chose the song?
Activision chose a song, Guitar Hero. Good choice, I think. Good choice of song. Happy days.
Do you think it's good for a group like you to get your songs on a game like this to get more recognition or more fans?
It's priceless, you know. We've got millions and millions of people around the world that are going to hear our band now, which they wouldn't have before. You know, it's bigger.
It's better than releasing a CD, you know, because much wider audience and nobody's buying music anymore. Everyone's downloading it. So the game, I mean, it just captures a massive audience. So it's good to be part of that, you know.
Have you had a chance to play it yet?
Yeah,
It's fun.
yeah. It's strange.
It's a lot different. There's more things on it this time, so it's cool.
Yeah.
But do you think like Guitar Hero, do any of you play guitar?
Yes, we both play guitar.
Okay, cool. Do you think that it maybe helps people to learn the guitar itself, or maybe it helps people who want to play the real guitar?
I think it gives you like an awareness of rhythm. Like certain songs like Smells Like Teen Spirit is on the new game, and like the rhythm of that song is in the notes you play. I mean, it's obviously going to be different to playing a real guitar. I think the drums though is like really similar.
It's super realistic.
Yeah. It's like
Especially if you put it on expert, it's exactly the same.
Yeah,
It's exactly the same. So I mean, that definitely does, like, you know, make you better to go and play the real thing, I guess. Yeah, totally.
So what is your dream? To have a Guitar Hero Attack edition?
it's already in the works, you know. No, it's not. Who knows? One day that'll be amazing. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe if Activision is listening.
Yeah,
Attack Guitar Hero edition, of course.
exactly. It's definitely it's a demand for it, you know.
How has it been here at such a big gaming event? Have you been to anything like this before?
It's the pretty it's insane. It's like everyone's just running everywhere. It's like, oh, I gotta see this, I gotta see that. It's like, whoa, calm down.
Yeah.
But no, it's cool, man. It's good to be here. It's nice to be here, man.
Have you had a chance to try any of the other games, maybe DJ Hero?
We only got here today, so we're gonna go and bust some stuff out later on. Definitely, yeah.
So you have played your own song in the game. Is it hard playing it on Guitar Hero?
I'm terrible. I'm terrible at it. I just can't do it.
I don't want to say I'm good, but I am good. I am good at it. I don't want to like build myself up. I'm probably in the top 10 in the world. Probably. So.
Top 10 online.
Yes.
Top 10 online, yeah.
And the game's not out, maybe that's why.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
We got an unfair advantage, you know.
So what is your plan for the evening? Do you have some amazing party plans? I know you're going to play a show later.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're staying here till 5 o'clock. We're gonna check out some games and do a bunch more stuff, and then we fly to Sweden for a show. We never played Sweden before, so we're excited about that.
No drinking tonight. This is an amazing place.
We'll have a few. 1 or 2.
It's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think it's
gotta happen.
Det var en omgang rigtig friske gutter fra Attack. Fantastisk ung rockgruppe. Nu skal vi over til noget endnu mere interessant. DJ Hero. Det kommer meget snart. Prøv at se, hvordan det ser ud lige her. Vi står her sammen med Kevin, som har været med til at lave DJ Hero. Det er det mest omtalte spil, tror jeg, lige hernede. So Kevin, I can see you holding the controller in your hand. Can you talk a little bit about why did you make this game?
Yeah, of course. Why do we make it? Well, so many guys in our studio are DJs. We had to make a DJ game next. They were fed up making our last game was a breakdancing game, and so we wanted to stay in that area, stay in that culture, and make something cool. So it had to be a DJ game.
So what you're trying to do is take something that is kind of urban still and then make it really huge?
But we recognised the success they had with Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero effectively put guitars into the hands of people who don't necessarily like rock music. So we realised, hey, there's loads of other great music out there. We want to make a game with all of that music in it. And what better way to tie it together than the DJ? He's normally the guy who pulls strange, obscure tracks out of nowhere for parties, so...
So what is the whole hopes for the game? Do you want it to be as big, to reach as broad an audience as Guitar Hero, or aren't you so, like, going that high?
I think one of the really cool things about Guitar Hero and all the sales that they've had is that now real guitar sales are higher than they ever have been. So Guitar Hero's kind of inspire people to get into rock music. I think that's a great thing. So if we can inspire people to get into DJing and to explore new music, I think that'd be a wonderful thing to achieve.
First DJ to make the turntables an instrument, and I want to say welcome you and yours to my DJ set on DJ Hero. Let's go, baby, let's go!
So how do you make the tracks and who makes them?
Okay, I run a studio in London with 16 DJs and we produce all of the music for DJ Hero, but we've also been doing some special collaborations. So we work with Grandmaster Flash, Jazzy Jeff, DJ AM, Z-Trip, DJ Shadow. They've all produced exclusive mixes for DJ Hero.
So we've seen Guitar Hero a lot of times, been done with several bands, like really popular bands. Is that the hopes for DJ Hero as well, maybe to make some Tiesto edition, for example?
Well, I don't know if we'll go down the way of just having one edition and one style of music. We see music as really broad and wide, and we think we enjoy music more if you have different varieties and different genres, so I think we're going to keep this wide. I don't think there's any type of music that we can't use, so we're going to keep finding great tracks to make DJ Hero with.
So the control itself, if we could take a look at that. You have like these three probably main focus areas. What is this called here?
Okay, so you'll see it split up into two parts. We've got the turntable side and we have the mixer side. On the turntable side, you'll notice we only have one. Normally a DJ would have two turntables. Now we found a way of sticking two records on one turntable. So this green button here represents record 1. The blue button here represents record 2. The sample button here in the middle is the red button and allows you to add samples into your mixes. So the other thing that's important to note is this spins through a full 360 degrees. It's really smooth. That allows you to scratch in the game really easy, and scratching is the key to DJ Hero. So on the mixer side, we have a crossfader. When the crossfader is all the way to the left, you're only hearing the green record. When the crossfader is all the way to the right, you're only hearing the blue record. And when it's in the middle, you get to hear both records at one time. That's the mix.
But in one of these real things, there's like a lot of shitloads of buttons and stuff. Wasn't it hard to choose like what exactly to bring in?
Yeah, well, we knew we wanted to connect you to an authentic DJ experience, so we gave you as many of the real toys that DJs have as possible. So you recognize the crossfader. Everyone who mixes music uses one of these. We also have an effect style in here. This is really cool because it allows you to add real-time effects into your mix, so like a high pass, a low pass, a delay, a flanger. But you also notice under here we have the native platform controls. So this is for Xbox 360, and it allows you to control around the menu, and then you can neatly hide it away. We're also making a game for PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 and Nintendo Wii.
Sounds really good. Just before we end, I can hear your voice. You sound like William Wallace from Braveheart. How much have Braveheart done for your great country?
Well, you know, that was an inspiration to me and all Scottish people. They can take our lives, they can take our freedom, but they'll never take our DJs.
Det var DJ Hero, et spil, som jeg ved, at jeg kommer til at mestre. Nu skal vi over til DM i FIFA, hvor I her kan se, hvem der løb med sejren og de 25.000 danske kroner. Det var altså herinde i den her kæmpemæssige biograf på Planetariet. Vi fandt vinderen i Danmarksmesterskabet i FIFA. Jeg har fået fat i ham, det er Rasmus, og han vandt altså med 5-1. Han står lige heroppe, lad os prøve, hvad han har at sige til det hele.
Det er svært at forholde sig til lige nu. Altså, der var meget pres på, der var mange tilskuere her til kampen, så jeg skal lige udenfor og lige summe mig lidt, og så tror jeg, at følelsen af glæde kommer.
Du er 25.000 kroner rigere nu. Hvad skal du bruge det hav af penge til, som måske nogen, der synes?
Altså, vi lavede en lille joke, mig og min ven, og så røg ud i de første runde, men hvis jeg ender også vandt, så skulle vi ud og have en gedigen bytur. Men så, jeg skal lige...
Er det i aften, det sker?
Ja, det aftaler sådan lidt for sjov, så nu vil vi lige se, hvad det bliver til.
Hvordan har det været at spille her i dag? Har der været meget modstand, eller synes du, det har været en forholdsvis nem sådan, gang til finalen?
Ja, jeg synes altså, det er jo meget sjovt. Altså, der er meget pres på, ikke? Så det er meget dagsformen, der afgør det, men jeg synes helt klart, at det sværeste var i anden gruppespil. Hvorfor ved jeg ikke rigtigt, fordi jeg kom jo til finalen og vandt det, men ja, det er sådan det.
Der er mange endnu større konkurrencer i FIFA, sådan e-sports konkurrencer. Var det noget, du måske kunne tænke dig til at blive professionel FIFA-spiller?
Jeg har ikke hørt om de der ting. Det er så meget, har jeg så ikke sat mig ind i det, men altså, det kan jo være meget sjovt at spille det lidt. Altså, jeg har jo også uddannelse for eksempel at tage mig til, og der er andre ting, men det er meget sjovt som en hobby.
Hvordan har det været at spille FIFA 09? Kommer du til at spille lige så meget, når FIFA 10 kommer?
Jeg har aldrig bestilt FIFA 10, så det kan godt være, det bliver lagt på hylden i den tid, men altså, jeg synes, jeg bliver bedre og bedre for hver FIFA, der kommer, så måske bliver jeg også Danmarksmester næste år.
Og så skal vi have den pokal op over hovedet, og skal vi her til at give en Rasmus en kæmpe stor hånd. 25.000 kroner.
Det var alt for gaming i denne her uge. Vi vender stærkt tilbage næste uge, hvor jeg stadig er at finde. Stemmen tager over igen ugen efter. Der er stadig masser af lækkerier nede fra Gamescom, og så har vi også fået fat i nogle sportsstjerner. Se med i næste uge.